The greatest honor that can come to someone who's devoted his life to country music is to be inducted into the Country Music Hall of Fame right here in Nashville.
Each year, thousands of visitors to the Hall of Fame pay tribute to the men and women who have contributed so much to our country's musical heritage.
And tonight, the Hall of Fame will be enriched by 3 more bronze plaques. The first one honors a man who was a major force in the growth of country entertainment. Starting out as a disc jockey who believed in country music, he went on to become a leading broadcaster. He helped launch the careers of many stars, including Roy Clark and Jimmy Dean, and was the founding president of the Country Music Association. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Connie B. Gage.
The best speech that I know is, thank you very much.
The second Hall of Fame award goes to a group who helped to create country's Western sound with their unique harmonies and such unforgettable songs as Cool Water, Tumbling Tumbleweed. Since they were organized in 1934, they made dozens of Western movies, and their hit recordings cover almost 5 decades. Many other country groups have emulated their sound, but tonight we honor the original, Sons of the Pioneers.
This announcement gives me a great deal of personal pleasure. I would have been glad to pay for the privilege of saying the next few words. Ladies and gentlemen, the Country Music Hall of Fame welcomes Mr. Johnny Cash.
Here to make the formal presentation is Mr. Kenny Rogers.
Thank you.
You know, when they asked me if I would do this, I was tremendously flattered for a lot of reasons. John and I have known each other for quite a while, and I would like to believe that we're friends. When I first came to Nashville for the first time, I was performing on Johnny Cash's television show, and he showed me what true Southern hospitality is all about. And there are an awful lot of us who can sing country music, but there are very few of us who are country music. This year's 1980 Country Music Hall of Fame winner, Mr. Johnny Cash.
Thank you. Thank you, Mac and Barbara and Kenny. When I was a little boy, my mother was a great inspiration to me. She's here tonight, and I remember in the cotton fields, she would tell me, keep on singing, and I think the singing took us through the work of the cotton fields. And she said, God has his hand on you, and you'll be singing for the world someday. And we've had a lot of that dream realized, what with singing our songs all over this country and Europe and the Orient, Australia, even to the Middle East and to Czechoslovakia recently. And I'm very grateful to all of you in country music. It was at times a struggle starting out, and there was not always acceptance in the country music community in Nashville for a long-haired rockabilly from Memphis. But A lot of you opened us with open arms, and a lot of you took us in as one of your own, and a lot of you really didn't know what to do with us. But another great inspiration that came along that helped me on my way, as you all know, was June Carter. And I was just thinking as I was receiving this, and she was sitting by me just now, that she's probably the only woman who has a mother and an aunt and an uncle and a husband in the Hall of Fame. And another great inspiration has been my son, John Carter, who God sent along to give me another chance to do it right. And for the past decade, it's been a wonderful life. And I'd like to say to all the new entertainers that are coming on the scene, to the young artists, to singers, do it your way. Don't let yourself get caught in a bag. Because it's a stylist like Kenny Rogers and some of the great ones of our time, Waylon Jennings, that have made country music what it is, that have built the excitement for all to enjoy. And it's given country music a great shot in the arm when the so-called rebels came along, people just doing it their own way. And I'd like to also say this to all the new artists, that if you're concerned about competition, don't write me off yet, because my dad, Ray Cash, is sitting here tonight. He's 83 years old, and if God lets me live that long, that's 35 more years that I'm going to be out there singing country songs.